Hello people of the internet, it is Shane here, and today I am back with part 1 of the final episode in this documentary trilogy. And it might be a long one, hence why I might split it into 2 parts, I might not, it depends how long it is, as we check out a series that became my main source of viewership. Enjoy the video. Also, disclaimer, this episode contains talk of a sensitive subject for the parties involved, as we explore one of the most infamous feuds in the trainspotting group's history, or at least the one that I was a part of. So we start with Trainsat and how it came to be. Originally, Trainsat as a series didn't really exist until about August 2015, when the series started. However, technically, the series started with a trilogy featuring Lincoln Central, Worksop and Retford in September of 2014. However, this is debated. But with that being said, what did the first ever episode look like? Well, here's a shaky video that will show you. And I think it's probably... well, it's 2014, so it's not going to be the best. Let's have a look at it.
Now in on 3B is 0915, 2 Kilo 26, East Midlands train service to Doncaster. It's 153357. Who has not been seen for a while.
Yet.
But now he's on his...
It's an 8 in dinner rush. This is an 8 there for 9. Where the flip it came off, no?
Market Raven, probably.
Probably, but it comes to spares Barnaby. So I'd take an ETS
There's a spare at Barnaby. Sit. Now the ball on 258, East Midlands 09.
19 to Leicester's 158.
19 to Leicester's 158 780. Three's ready for HST.
158.
As 158 780 leads for Leicester. On 2 Lima 58.
What's she doing that slow for? Limit's 40 for her. It's only reaching 20.
It is a terminus.
She's not so good. She's not so good.
Let's say she has sounded healthier. Are we going up or are we staying? And that question will not be answered because that's it. Huss!
Shit. Air tree runway 143
381 43 313 from Neville Hill. 44 75 42 307 42
37.
what he said 42 330 42 326 42 306 4701 41095 41185 and 43 296
again. Doncaster, Bentley and Adwin.
Husk, you're supposed to stop it.
5A.
Husk, you weird.
25.
Just now getting ready to leave.
To Romeo 11 925.
To Romeo 11 925 Northern service to Adwick is 144010. Oh God. Adwick.
Service to London King's Cross. Calling at Newark Northgate, Grantham, Peterborough, Stevenage and London King's Cross. Platform 3 for the 0930 East Coast.
Just now getting ready to leave on 1 Bravo 81, the 0930 East Coast service to London King's Cross. It's 43 296.
Still whistling off, folks.
Go. Thank you.
Charlie 931 Bravo 81 at Kings. 43 296.
Cheers. And again, mate, and again. 41,185. 4,1095. 40,701. 42,306. 42,326. 42,330. 42,237. 42,307. 44,075 and 43,330 the King's Cross. You crazy HST fool. And that's it.
RTC says arrived in.
Wait a sec now, just pulling in. Here's a 6 on 2 kilo 28 to form the 10-15 to Peterborough.
959, 2 kilo 26 from Peterborough.
What he said.
It's a 6.
It's A6.
It's always a 6, Shane.
I don't know, because I have been here, but...
It's always a 6.
401. No, 411.
All first 6, 411 from Peterborough.
411 likes to...
Yeah, you're off in 2 duck. You're off in 2 duck. One's clear, so there's no spares.
School, please.
That's what 357 came from.
156, 411.
Looking a little bit too early, you know?
You're a bit early, Monsieur 6.
Yeah, in and stopping. And... A will be the 10. No, I just noticed he's the track.
156, 411 from Peterborough.
Yes, true, Shane. 156 from Peterborough.
She's only just managed to fit in.
Early that. Just stood here.
Like, that's what I'm like on Train Simulator.
Like.
That's it. Here's 2 Papa 59 from Sheffield, our train to a mystery destination. Here's a 142. We get to ride on a 142. 142,016. Yeah, 142,016. from Sheffield. Cheers, Bush. Ow. Here comes 2 Lima 61 from Leicester. Here's Yorkshire Pudding. Why are you shouting? 156,470. Who I haven't seen in ages. She probably has. 156,470 from Leicester.
7 minutes later, and we're back. Trains That, as a title and a series as a whole, was inspired by Tornado922, who also runs a Trains That series to this day. However, during the early years, Lincoln Central became an unofficial hub for the series, as it features 4 times in the first 7 episodes alone, alongside Worksop, Retford, and a Christmas special, which are the only 3 places to feature a location that is not Lincoln Central. Speaking of specials, Trains That had special episodes from time to time, whether it be Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, even Armed Forces Day at one point, or, in rare occasions, whether it be the last day of a train operating company, there would be a special for that as well, like this clip from the last day of East Coast at, you guessed it, Lincoln Central.
Yeah, now just pulling through, we are East Coast HST.
Coming through for East Coast, 10:30, 103 from Edinburgh to Kings.
Yeah.
Depart from platform
1
will be the 10:18 East Midlands.
One of the diverts for today.
Just to do the HST better than points up there, 53 in a 40, then 25. Literally tricked yourself on the line.
This train is formed of 3 coaches.
43,305
of the 10:18
Thank
Cheers.
you. 43,305
service to
Peterborough. Okay.
470!
What the fuck?
Lifts are available at our station. Our team are happy to take you there.
156-470 the Yorkshire Pud from Grimsby. 43-305 to 43-277 to Kings, and that.
As mentioned before, other specials included the Christmas special, which would normally be a road trip where me and fellow content creator Fabe used to go on a road trip to bring in the festive period. We also did the Lincoln Christmas Market specials too. However, over time, these were pretty much killed off due to the fact that Lincoln Central was getting too busy, and also very controversially, Fabe had been banned off Lincoln Central Station for, well, unknown reasons. We'll just put it at that. Thanks, Jobsworth. So with that being said, we had to find something else to do during the Christmas market, hence why the Castle Line Voyage was founded, pretty much. And if you don't know what that is, here are some clips to refresh your memory.
First up here in the Carlton car park, tail number 67 from Leicester to Lincoln Central. I know there's a fence in the way.
408.
156-408 to apparently Lincoln.
And that was Fabe's trains from the car park.
Yep. Also, this is the Castle Line Voyage for Shane's Christmas Adventure 2016. Very nice.
And up they go.
And now to the... 60-040. Look at this, the blue tank is the Lincoln Grill, sidings to Humber Oil Refinery. Train 6E54. to Humber Oil Refinery. That's 153379 departs from behind. So I'll see you in the next video, which will be from Loudham. Second station of 5 today is here at Loudham. Once again on the Castle Line, because this is the Castle Line Voyage, so deal with it. Yes, I'm here with Fabe and other people. But the nostalgia is real here at Loudham today, and it already has been. We've got some Midland old notice boards, one hidden by a shelter. We've got an old boxcar here, as well as an old siding, all the way down there. Very nice. I'm going to head up the platform a bit, because there is another train, well not another train, but there's another bit of nostalgia down here. We're going classic, with all these old things. Old things, notice I said old.
I'm very old.
Shut this gate. We've got more Midland Railway stuff, and it still has posters on it.
Where did you get that?
We've got some buckets
Some bits.
with a Coca-Cola bottle in it. I didn't
Empty.
leave it there.
Moderately full.
Coke. That, and some Volvic, a energy drink, and oh, never mind.
And some fags.
So yeah. Also, I've noticed this platform is slightly higher up than that one.
Yeah.
Also, trains have to stop right here, or stop by there, because the signal is there.
TP. Okay, next train's at Carlton.
So let's see that. Something else to point out here, look how narrow this platform is. I've seen narrow, well I haven't seen narrow actually, this is the narrowest platform I've ever seen.
Here we are.
Like I said, this is 271 off Leicester to Lincoln Central. This could be the only train we get here, it depends on the timetable.
There's one at 48 to Matlock.
Hi. 156401. 156401 to Lincoln Central. I believe this one used to call here, that one used to call here.
I think so.
And they should be off up. We've moved on from Fiskerton and it smells like the countryside. Yes, we are here at Rolleston. We are here at Rolleston, which is the second to last station of the day, and wow.
Wow. It's boring.
This literally defies request stop.
Passengers for this station should fart 3 times without pooing.
There's also a foot crossing down there.
Yeah.
But also, that platform's kind of level, and then you have this platform with a blubbing
But for that platform, you
ramp in it.
In a short gangway.
Oh yeah, that's probably where that thing is. aka the walk in the woods.
The woods in the walk.
It's a very quiet station, this. That's why it doesn't get many stoppers.
Yes.
Let's see when the trains go. Next train in at Rolleston, which is surprisingly this station for Southwell Racecourse, is the 1448 Eastman's train service from Newark Castle to Matlock, which should be 153383 again. As that went to Newark, I believe. Or did it go to Matlock? No, it went to Newark. And then came back as 1439. Or something like that. Yeah, it is at 153383. He should stop by the shelter. He's put on the brakes quite early. So why bother stopping up here? There's literally no one on this station, that's how quiet it is. Yet for some reason almost all Matlocks stop here every 2 hours. Pulling in now, 153357. And 153313, the 1501 Eastman's train service to Leicester. And they're building something here. I don't know what they're building, but they're building something.
153357.
Right, 57 and 13 are leaving. 1501 Eastman's train service to Leicester, calling it Eastern. What? I really can't get my words out today. I really can't. Let me say that again. Calls at Nottingham, Beeston, Eastman's Parkway, Loughborough, Barrow, Silver, Selby, Tyson, Leicester. Jesus Christ, I really can't say words. I can't say words today.
And now, as to why this video has been put into 2 parts, which means episode 3 is this part and episode 4 will be the final part. So let's go year by year in the series and pick out the spicy details and even check out some behind the scenes stuff, because let's be honest, you're all here for that. That's why this series has been made in the first place. 2015 was the first full year of the series, and honestly, it was a year of 2 halves. Half of it was great, and the channel got some new locations under its belt, as well as some international viewers from places like Australia, Canada, the USA, and even as far out as Asia, in places like Thailand and Malaysia. However, the other half had a very dark cloud over it, which will be explained later. But first, the positives. Lincoln, Highcombe, Newark, Northgate, and even Wisby reappeared on the calendar, whilst Peterborough returned. Also, Sheffield and Saxby debuted on the channel. And this was the time when I had an actual calendar and stick to a schedule. Not that I've ever done that before. And we also got an actual video of Nottingham that wasn't just pictures.
There goes 22020 off to London St Pancras. Andrew's looking for the nearest speaker. And we've just had lunch and now we've actually come back to do a filming session. 22022 London St Pancras International. Here's your 13:15 cross country service to almost at Matlock there, to Cardiff Central, 170
Which is your 1310 1 Victor 10 to Cardiff Central via Derby. And Turbo Star Class 170.
Well, if it's 1 Victor 10, then I assume that this is one of the first Cardiffs.
Probably.
Unless it's the first time they've used 1 Victor.
I don't know.
It's story time once again, and this one is the most infamous, probably, of my channel. And if you have been a long time subscriber or know me personally, you'll know what I'm about to talk about. Don't know what that pause was there for a minute. It's August 2015, school is about to happen again, and no one wants to go back, so for the sake of getting something out there before school goes back on, me and Fabe decided to travel to Ely, a place that was on my non-existent bucket list to visit. We were joined by JM Trains, now known as Flashing Green Productions, on this day. The meet started off well, however things went south really quickly, once everyone had settled down. Fabe, who I had known for 2 years-ish then, decided it would be an idea to go off with JM Trains and leave me out of the meet. I tried many times to attempt to talk to the two of them, but nothing seemed to work, which made me confused and kind of sad in a way. My mother, who was also there at the time, saw all this happen. I had been reduced to nothing more than an afterthought, and I felt used to an extent, as everything was fine up until arriving at Ely. So a few minutes passed, and I continued to try and get back into it, but no one was having any of it. So again, I felt used, I felt confused, I felt very conflicted as to what the hell was going on. Of course, I would later find out that my friend 365 Lance would be passing through the station, and him and Fabe never really got on. So that was probably down to it. However, he would only be stopping for about 2 minutes, so it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. So if anything, it was an overreaction on Fabe's behalf. My mum by this point had enough, and me and her left Ely. Well, we left Ely early, then intended as Fabe looked on as he filmed. His facial expression was one of confusion, like he didn't understand what was happening. This wasn't really a falling out. In fact, neither of us really know what happened on this day, as emotions were quite high due to the fact that school was, about to go back into business and all that kind of stuff. Thankfully, cooler heads prevailed later that day, and once me and my mum got back to Peterborough after a lunch break at the Queensgate Shopping Centre, Fabe was waiting for us at the entrance after this meet. We both decided to take a break from YouTube, and I then got countless messages from Fabe saying that he was sorry and, we made up. We still really don't know what happened that day. But either way, I think we both learned a very valuable lesson that day in the fact that, meetups, you should involve everyone, no matter what.
Here's your Desi to Crewe, but on the other side here is your Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston train. 39148 Virgin 39148 to Manchester, no, to London even, and here's your here's 35102 for Crewe. 35102 to Crewe and 39148 to London Euston.
Dave?
Yes.
There's only East Midlands, London Midland and Northern Scotland.
I know.
Next one to Manchester.
This is your 1310 service. Welcome to Stoke-on-Trent Station for another episode of Trains At. And here comes 153326 on your 1434 service to Crewe for East Mids. 153326 and 153302 off to Crewe on your 1434 service. Any sec will be your other 1434 is in train service from Crewe to Derby. 158777. One by 8777 to Derby.
About a month later, and it's time for another meet. This one featured a returning Calo 5 and online frog, Spike Ridge. last seen in the Birmingham trilogy that featured Wolverhampton, Smellick and the Hawthorns in June of that same year. However, this time Aspen Honey will also join us, and it's safe to say that I got a new fan that day. I mean, all I did was let her borrow my hoodie for the day.
Coming down for Northern will be your 1308 Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly from Stoke-on-Trent. 323225 for Manchester. And yes, Aspen is wearing my jacket.
Halloween now, and me and Faber meeting up again. This time we head to the Midland Main Line and East Midlands Parkway, which is the station for East Midlands Airport, but we'll get to that later. The meetup agenda also featured Nottingham and was a very good meetup compared to what happened last time. We even had Adam Richardson show up, which I hadn't been told about, so when he just appeared, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? It turned out to be a strange few weeks in my life that November, because the week after Halloween, we found ourselves caught out in a storm on the outskirts of Newark.
Lag. Bang, please. Okay, don't bang.
Time is 10:55. I don't know the date.
We wait upon a 1 Alpha 61 from Sunderland to London King's Cross.
November, you wait for your 10:48, 1 Alpha 61 from Sunderland.
And here is a new location of Bathley Lane, which is laggy as hell on the East Coast Main Line.
Nice.
And it's very rainy today.
Yeah,
it's a wet morning, dare I say. Yes, apparently there is North Buscombe. I'll zoom in. Focus camera. Yeah, down there. You might get a lot. In today's videos, you might get a bit of wind noise. Well, a lot of wind noise there. I think this is going towards Newark.
Yeah. That way towards Doncaster and Wrexham.
So it is coming this way.
Can I borrow your charger battery?
Yeah, it's a car.
It's in car.
As Shane said earlier, I'm screwed.
It's in car.
It's in car.
Just putting my hood up for future
I'm
reference.
trying to stop this bloody video because it's currently against rain. It will stop the video at any time.
I don't exactly do my phone, so I'll probably do it for next video. Jesus. My camera is already getting soaked. Who invited this weather? Who invited this weather?
Before Sent got the bang barrier, Shane, she was Mark 1 for me.
Well, this is very stupid. Stupid storm. I don't like storms.
It says Smith's marked here. NK.
Ook.
Sent
Ook.
was
It says
originally Mark 1, and then she got the bang barrier.
The good thing is, I think this weather will be around for another hour and then it will probably go. God's sake, it's fogging up my viewfinder and my camera. Three minutes and there's still no train. Here it is. If my camera will focus, it's down there. Sorry about the whole thing, because it's very, very, very... Here's 1 Alpha 61. I could not get the 43 480 and 43
Right, and we're staying for the next one.
Are we?
We're also staying for our 10th.
Okay, well then I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, this is Batley Lane Level Crossing. And we are waiting for our King's Cross to Leeds, are we?
This is part of Storm Abigail.
Oh, is this King's Cross?
Bradford Kings and King's Cross.
So, probably from this way. We're apparently caught out in Storm Abigail. I think we'll probably call this video Storm Abigail Hits.
I think it is Storm Abigail. We've had Steve. We've had...
Here's a thing.
180, I think 110.
Off to Hull.
Yeah, 110, I think to Hull.
110 off the Hull. Actually focus, you stupid camera. Tell me this storm's this is probably the worst of the storm.
Yes, this is better, mate. I've been in hurricane winds before.
This is not really hurricane winds, but still.
Look, Shane, my camera can't
Nothing
focus
appeared
anymore.
counter-countable. Yes, because I'm not staying here for during this.
Doing the normal 2x2. If it comes to stay for 3, not in the closure, we get the
I know after this video, during this closure and the next one, I'll probably be in the car. Drying off. Drying off because I feel like a swimming pool. The annoying thing with wet weather is that my camera doesn't want to focus.
Look, mine neither.
Yeah, all the fog and stuff, that is the rain. And I'm not actually shaking the camera, this is the wind. This is how bad the wind is. This is how bad... But this is the English weather, people.
Yeah, right, according to Blizzard, the UK, it's always raining.
And it's always windy. There's
They just tripped over
a brick.
I think it must now be a brushhead.
LOL.
LOL.
There's the old signal box, I don't think that's in...
No, it's dead.
That's
It's got
dead.
a new metal door on it since.
It's not in use anymore.
No,
I have to keep cleaning my camera. Here's the thing. Here's another 180. I wonder if this is the 180 Sam's 180. 180.01.
And up they go.
And there it goes. And probably for Batley, that's probably it.
Now we have a lot more to cover in terms of the early trains that era, so episode 4 will be part 2 of all this, where we will get straight back into it and include the infamous feud that most people know about if you've been around this community for long enough. But that will be in the next episode, as we are going over 30 minutes in. But thank you all very much for watching this first part. It is greatly appreciated. If you have liked what you've seen here today, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, as I'm trying to... Well, I've given myself a personal target of 400 subscribers by the end of the year, because, let's be honest, this dead channel deserves it. And I'm putting a lot of effort into these videos, trying to source out all the different clips and all that. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed part 1. Part 2 will be coming out very soon, and will continue directly on from where we have left off. But until then, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.